I'm not gonna ask, are we filming? Because I always ask that.
That is your typical first question. Hey, Robbie, you look really cool. What are those?
Oh, just a little bit of Gooder action.
Is this video sponsored by Gooders?
It is.
It is. There you go. And look, you can look at them the whole time we're doing this because they sit right on our faces, and we'll be talking.
Like what, 25 or 30 bucks for a pair of sunglasses? Pretty good deal.
Can't beat
You can
that.
just throw them out like this.
And then, whoa! He just threw his sunglasses. That's not cool.
Pretty good.
Anyway, what we're talking about today is a monster, Robbie.
Oh my gosh. I mean, this is the highest stack shoe ever? Running shoe?
That I've ever run in.
I mean,
and I will tell you this, when I saw this, it was like the Marshmallow Man coming out at the end of Ghostbusters. I was like, oh God.
Stay puffed.
Yeah. Look how thick it is. I mean, that is some thickness.
Yeah.
Look at how much in the toe box. You can't see it because they painted this blue, but your foot is basically sitting on top of like a giant cloud.
So one of the crazy things is that most shoes nowadays, like the sidewalls are built up just to look like it's a high stack, except that's exactly how high it is.
Yeah, you're sitting on that. It's actually, I think it's 41.5 millimeters in the front, 50 in the back. So you're talking about
42.5. Wait, no, you're right.
Yeah, you're talking about an 8.5 millimeter drop on this shoe, but most of the shoes that you're going to run in, the back end isn't even 41.5.
Yeah, I mean, well, 40 millimeters is the legal height, you know, for racing shoes.
Yeah, so these are illegal. Don't smoke these, kids. Anyway, what you have here is a Cellar Mesh upper that's recycled content. So that's nice for the environment, I suppose. You got the Light Strike Pro here. That's what all this gush is that we're talking about.
Light Strike Pro is used in the racing shoes like the Adidas Pro 2, the
Takumi Sen 8.
Takumi Sen 8, which you love.
Yeah.
So you love.
What are these, bud?
Oh, the energy rods.
Energy rods.
These are the carbon ones, right?
Yeah, and there's also some form of a plate up in here.
Okay.
You've got Continental rubber. That pretty much covers it. What this shoe is super cushion. I just did my first run in it. Robbie,
first impressions.
It's insane.
In a good way or a bad way?
Yes and no. Like, you can really cruise. So when I was running, I really felt like it's one of those shoes like the Alpha Fly that if you lock into a pace, it just kind of cruise because you're bouncing along, bouncing along, bouncing along. But it's super unstable.
I mean, what would lead someone to believe a shoe like this?
Running in high heels?
A super foam shoe, 50 millimeters, that could be unstable.
It's true. I did kind of feel like I was on stage with Kiss. But it was, the only thing I was worried about, and I'll have to get in more miles to figure this out, is that on this much stack and with it being so unstable as I was coming through, like running on the sidewalk was nearly impossible. It was like...
Well, especially a Baltimore sidewalk, you're talking like, that thing's, it looks like somebody broke it up on purpose.
Yeah. I think we got a car coming here.
Oh,
Scoot
gosh.
out.
Oh, yeah.
We're going this way? All right. So, yeah, now we're going to have to get on that sidewalk and see it's unstable. But what it was every time that the pavement moved or something, my ankle had to do all the work to make sure I was stabilized in the shoe. So I'm like curious, on a long run, yeah, you get the benefit. And I did feel like it was effortlessly fast. We ran about a 7:13 mile, and it wasn't like we were huffing or wheezing. It was just like smooth, just easy running pace.
How much is on this shoe? It doesn't weigh that much. It's 10 ounces or how many grams?
It's 10 ounces or 285 grams. Come on, man. You should know your grams by now.
I'm just seeing if you know it.
I know, golden grams. Oh, yeah. But I just think that's going to be the determiner in this. If I can get a long run in and I feel the speed and I don't have to keep adjusting my ankle. I know like 7-10 miles aren't the fastest for some people, but for just cruising out and not trying to race it, you know, and just kind of seeing what it did smooth, I felt like it has that potential to be a fun, fast shoe.
I mean, I don't have this shoe, so I'm fine with it because I'm pretty sure I'd break my ankles within like a half a mile of wearing this.
Yeah, these should come with an ankle warning. Ankle warning right here.
But yeah, I mean, so this is a $250 shoe. Is that worth, like, is it a necessary shoe, or is this more just for if you want to do it?
I'd have to say it would be worth it if you get the kind of recovery you get after running an Alpha Fly where your legs feel fresh. It does seem to have the bounce and that ease of pace that can keep you moving.
I mean, it seems a little gimmicky to me. I don't know.
Might be. I tell you, it's softer and feels better underfoot than the Adios Pro. It has that same softness as a Takumi Sen, but just double it. It's like two Takumi Sen on top of each other.
Do you think we're going to see anyone else coming out with crazy 50 millimeter stack shoes?
Yeah.
What do you think the world record is going to be? Like, when does it stop?
Oh, for the height?
Yeah.
I don't know. This is about as high as I'd want to go, but you never know. Maybe they'll come out with something that's like twice as wide, and I'll be like, "This is amazing."
I feel like this is the upper reaches of like. You are right though. This kind of shoe would be perfect for going to a concert for myself.
Yeah.
Only 5 and 6. So.
Until someone pushes you over.
Yeah.
But
if you're going to a Kiss concert, hey.
Yeah,
perfect.
it's definitely. I do think if you want to be a little taller, this is going to add like. Look at that. Like you're going to be 2 inches taller. At least that's like 2.5 inches taller.
Yeah.
You're gonna be able to see stuff. You're gonna be, when the bartender comes, you're gonna be able to like, yo.
Dude, whenever you're going to like a Hershey Park ride, you need to get on that Twizzler ride.
And you're just not making the height requirements.
Yeah.
Throw these on, your kids are on like that.
Yeah, or me.
Anyways, yeah, $250, 10 ounces or 285 grams for a size 10.5, 50 millimeters here, 41.5 here, 8.5 millimeters of drop. Kind of rubber, energy rods, a little bit of plate. I don't even know what's in there. Anything else that we need to say about it?
Looks good.
All right, go along, Robbie.
Oh man, we're already doing this.
Oh, touchdown!
Shoes don't go as far as you think they would.
That's what he always says.
True that. But you think you get enough further.